Welcome people, it's Basic English by me, Sania. So a little information about me. I'm pursuing BSc LLB from Sharda University. You can also call me a Science-Side Lawyer. I'm a passionate teacher and you can follow me on unacademy.com and this is the prescribed link. There are many other tutors as well dealing with other and other subjects. Do follow them as well. You can rate, review, recommend, share because your feedback is precious to me. And if you have any doubt regarding the topic or any question, you can comment and I will answer it thoroughly, okay? So, what we were learning? How to write formal letters. This is the third part. In the first and the second, I have been dealing with the format of the formal letter and how to write a formal letter, all the rules for writing a formal letter. And now we will deal with content of the formal letter. Most important is the content. What are you actually writing in the formal letter? Okay. Content always plays a very major role in defining the purpose of writing a formal letter. Don't make use of casual approach. Like if you're writing, hi, hello, how are you, nice to see you. You do not need to put like that. You cannot put your message language, for example, using you instead of you. You cannot do this because this is very important. You have to put proper spellings in the formal letter. Maintaining formal tone is very important in such letter. I have been telling you what is a formal tone. Formal language, official language in which you are writing the proper correct way of sentences, putting proper correct way of punctuation as well. So, an introductory paragraph. We are dealing with the content, so first would be the introductory paragraph in which you are giving the introduction. In a brief, in formal letters you do not need to put paragraphs into paragraphs. In the introductory paragraph should be very concise, should be written in short, right? It is essential to you to convey the main purpose of writing a letter, because in a professional way everyone is very busy in their own life having millions of million work, so why anyone should learn and listen your letter, right? You have to put an introductory paragraph to the point so that the reader gets to know why you are writing the paragraph, and this will even make the interest in the mind of the reader, and the reader will read the whole letter with more emphasis, right? In the introductory paragraph, as I told you, then comes the main body. What message you want to convey in the formal letter? While writing the letter, do think about this question. What do you want to say through this letter? Do not put stories into stories. This happened, that happened, then I want this. Become to the point. Just think what you want to say. What are the key points to it? Do not put this, and that, and then I want this. To the point answers. Give answers to the mentioned questions in the main body of the letter. It is important for you to write the main body content in such a way to keep the recipient engaged. The reader should get engaged in your letter in such a way that he will get whole letter very thoroughly in his mind, so that he can understand your feeling through which you have writing the letter, right? Add required details. Do not exaggerate, because when you exaggerate a single point again and again, this will make your letter more boring and the person will lose interest while reading the letter. Don't write any sentence in the main body of the letter. That can create double meaning and confuse the reader. Be to the point, okay? And while writing the letter, just think about the one question: what message you want to convey via a formal letter. In the conclusion paragraph, what you have to write in the conclusion paragraph. Like in the introductory, we have put very exciting and very indulging sentences so that the reader get excited. In the conclusion paragraph, you should be formal. You should display a call of action. What is display a call of action? It should be like you are asking them to reply and you are very much interested in their reply. You are waiting eagerly for their reply. You should make the reader feel that the person you are writing the letter to is actually very important and their reply will change your life as well. So the conclusion paragraph of your formal letter should always display a call of action. That call of action, as I told you, whether it is related to sending you some information, cashback, or anything else, or giving you any job. Like in job application, you are eagerly waiting to get appointed. So this should be like, the tone should be in such a way that you want the boss to say, give you reply, and consider your letter very seriously, right? Now we will learn the difference between formal and informal letter. As in the lessons in between, I have been telling you the formal and informal letter, what we need to write in formal and we do not need to write in informal one. But let us see the direct difference. Okay. The purpose of writing a formal and informal letter is different. As I told you, formal one we used to write in a professional communication or official. It is something very to the point. A formal letter is written. On the other hand, an informal letter is written to carry out personal communication. There is difference between professional communication and personal communication. In professional communication, you are getting something which is highly important and very official, whereas in personal communication you are expressing your feelings, not your job or your salary or something informative. Okay, while writing an informal letter, you may or may not know the recipient personally because you are giving that letter to the authority, not personally to that person. The nature of that person is not required. You have to be very pleased if the other person is very harsh as well. You may or may not know the recipient, right? In case of an informal letter, you know that person very friendly and very personally as well. Structure of both type of letter are different. The informal letter does not follow the strictness which is followed in the informal letter is not there. In the formal letter, the strictness is very much. In the formal letter, you have to strictly make use of the professional language, whereas in informal letter, you can use your friendly language. The style of salutation and greeting also differ in types of the letter. This is the example. Like you can see, I am writing to complaint upon meal in the restaurant yesterday. This is a formal letter. In this, we are writing dear sir and madam, and you can see address of both the person giving the address, the person writing the letter, and the person receiving the letter. And in this letter, it is very short as compared to the informal letter. This is very to the point. The reason why we are writing the letter, it is a complaint letter. In the last, it is written your faithfully. Handwritten signature should be when it is printed, and the name which is printed again. Okay, so this is a type of formal letter. This is the date, very important. This is your proper formal letter. I hope you are able to describe what are formal and informal letters and differentiate between both of them. Thank you. Have a nice day.